views on today's game?
I think it was a very beautiful game. Looking at the way both teams played, we tried to keep the ball on the turf, move the ball from the first third to the middle third to the final third, whilst they also came in with a game plan of trying to combine 1-2 touches and play a long ball to catch us on the break. But then I think on the whole, we were able to stick to our game plan. Even when we were down, we had confidence in our team process. We didn't change our style of play. And then fortunately, we were able to create obvious goal scoring opportunities. And then we were able to equalize and move on to win by 3-1. Equalize and move on to win, because when they scored, they became complacent, lost their shape, especially on the flanks. And that was why I brought in Isaac to the right flank to be able to capitalize on those spaces that they left on the left side. And as far as Issahaku is concerned, when they scored, he also decided to play differently by staying alone up there. Either he was coming for the ball and taking our players on, but then this time he wanted the ball to be moved to him, so it made it relatively easier for us to hold on to him and then keep to our game plan. So even though we're down by a goal to 1, I was very confident that we're going to score, because already we had created scoring opportunities, but the goalkeeper stood between us and the equalizer. And once the pressure started mounting on them, I knew they were going to get tired, and the goalkeeper was also going to get tired. And truly, we were able to capitalize on those tiredness and lack of shape, especially on their left side of defense, to go on to win. It was an individual brilliant goal, fantastic goal. I think my players were afraid to foul him, so everybody was growing tall anytime they were getting closer to the ball. And because everybody was growing tall, they couldn't stretch their legs to play the ball away. So he also had a lean way of just dribbling through to take a shot at goal. So I think it will stand as one of the best goals of the season. It's a very good goal. I mean, taking the ball from the end of the final third, dribbling through to place the ball at the back of the legs is a fantastic individual brilliance. Because he's very agile. His sense of anticipation, very good. His ability to follow the flight of the ball, everything is fantastic about him. He's a good goalkeeper, and he needs to be encouraged to do more than what he's doing. I see him to be a very young chap, and he has a lot of goalkeeping in him. At all, because we trusted in the process. We came with a game plan, and we trusted in the game plan. And you saw it. You saw it from the beginning to the end. We never change. Yeah, we trust in our process, and we are still going to trust in the process and keep to the process. I perfectly agree with you. I mean, he came in with a lot of individual brilliance, ability to look at where the spaces were, when to dribble, when to pass, when not to pass. I think he has a brighter future. He's very young. Technically, he's a gifted player. I've been telling him that we need to work on his strength and then his defensive abilities. Once he can provide defensive responsibilities when we lose the ball, I think he will be a complete player. It's a game model we are trying to develop, and in developing a new game model, I mean, players would have to try and think the way the coach thinks, believe in the way the coach believes football should be played, and they are not used to the game model. So bringing in new players, trying to blend them with the old guys, hitherto the old guys didn't have any game model. So I'm bringing in a game model. So it is my responsibility to ensure that they understand the game model, the concept within the game model, how to get it defensively and offensively. So to me, even though those who came in are many and those who were also left are many, I think as games unfold, they are going to understand themselves automatically without even thinking about what decisions to take. It's early in the process. Yeah. What do you think per what you saw today? I'm just asking you. Please, what do you think per what you saw today? You saw a good team. That's fine. Possession with purpose, trying to carry the ball, circulate the ball from the back through the middle of the park to the final third. That's the sort of game model. I want players to be rotating on the field of play, move intelligently into space to receive pass. I think it's a young team with respect to me being a new coach, they too being new to me. I think it will take a little bit of a time for us to understand each other. I mean, as I said, it's a process that we want to bring on board, and in bringing a process on board, you need to keep working on it, and we need to keep working on it. So we have to be repetitive in what we want to do in terms of our training, so that those concepts that we want to get down into the minds of the players can be cemented very well. As the league unfolds, I think they will grow in confidence, they will grow in stature, and they will grow in the ability to play automatically. It's a collective effort, yeah, because we've been working on it at training. I mean, trying to create spaces for teammates to move into those spaces. But then sometimes, per the dynamics of the game, when the tempo and the temperament of the game is high, you know that players try to, I mean, somewhere along the line, they lose their sense of focus. So sometimes, even if those spaces are created, they don't recognize them. And it happens in top-notch, I mean, football games. So I think it's a collective effort, and with time, we'll be able to work better on those, the use of spaces when they are created. The ability to create space and the ability to use those spaces when they are created. I can't tell because of individual differences.
Are you getting your part of the play and what we saw to you?
Yeah, I think it's gradually coming from the preseason. We're playing even better than this because, I mean, it's preseason, and I told them not to be under pressure, try to trust in the process and do the right things even under pressure. They were able to do those things. And this is a league game. They have been able to transfer those things at training and those things they did in the preseason into the game. So I think it's a good step in the right direction with respect to the future. With respect to the future and in relation to our game model. I think it's good. It's a good start for us.